On the night of October 20th, 2025, we were filming the western horizon near Guffey, Colorado, with two cameras roughly 2 miles apart. We were here to film the meteor showers, the comet Lemon, and whatever else the sky would offer up to us that night. We brought along a prototype new piece of equipment to test as well. It is called UFO-CQ, which is a CE5, or Close Encounter of the Fifth Kind, human-initiated contact device, which is programmed by a cell phone, and you can put any message you'd like into it. It will translate that message into Morse code and then flash that message with a really bright LED skyward. The message repeats over and over again until you turn it off. Our message this night: UFO, please show yourself. We started to film and we got activity right away. These Sony A7S2 cameras have great low light settings so that we can film so much, even stuff we can't see with our naked eyes. I have so many good skywatches on this channel. You see a great deal of stars and faint satellites. They're really quite relaxing if you can't get out to see the sky but want to. We were seeing at least a dozen lights in the sky at any given time, most of them dancing on or near the horizon. Not visible to the naked eye, but the camera's viewfinder was lighting up like a Christmas tree, and my friend's night vision goggles saw them too. There were several satellites in the sky, no doubt, but these lights on the horizon weren't satellites. They stayed low and horizontal, and for the most part, they didn't blink like planes, and it seemed like they were interacting with each other. Straight west of Guffey, there are no military bases or anything. It wasn't flares, and we were coming up empty for theories. We just hoped that the other team's camera could see these too. If they could, we could tell how far away these lights really were. Just look at them all. It was puzzling that there were so many and that they persisted for so long. Certainly they weren't satellites. Drones? Maybe. Helicopters? Possible. But not many of these had the necessary aviation lights. Here's the overlay of both videos, synced in time and aimed at the same star, Arcturus. When we lined up Arcturus, we could see distinct parallactic shift between these low-flying lights. They were not in orbit. Definitely, they were in our atmosphere. There were several pairs of lights that were quite visible from both locations. That's one, there's two, and that's three. That's awesome. We have these lights in both cameras. Now we can see where they are. Using the stars nearby and our latitude and longitude locations on the Earth, we had enough information to solve triangles to get the distance and altitude. We used our invention to sync the cameras in time and geographic location. It's so fun to watch these lights blink and sync, down to a split second of coordination. The mountain skyline is camera 1. The trees on the horizon are camera 2. A car goes by camera 2's setup. Kinda cool. So after the calculations, we know these lights are about 30 miles away as the crow flies and up around 27,000 feet. Human-occupied aircrafts flying over 10,000 feet need to be pressurized, so it isn't a helicopter. Drones don't go over 400 feet unless they are very highly specialized by the military, for instance. But even those have physical limits based on air pressure and temperature on the battery, etc. And the highest of these is known to be about 19,000 feet. These crafts are still several thousand feet above that. This video is from about 1.5 hours later in the night, and as you can see, the lights are still there, and there are so many of them. I put a black mask over the stars so that you could easily see these moving lights. From camera 1, we could see these lights were between Witcher and McIntyre Mountains, so I picked an area between them to get the bearing, west-southwest, or 262.5 degrees. And using our Earth Distance tool at tools.ufo-track.com, I asked AI what was the latitude and longitude of the area 30 and 60 miles out on that bearing. I thought we'd be in the San Luis Valley, but instead we were much, much closer to the Collegiate Peaks area and the west end of South Park. It was all surrounded by national forest. There are no known military bases around there, so that possibility is eliminated. As much as it can be. The military doesn't tell me everything. Or anything. We designed this evening's Skywatch to test two things: the triangulation process and the communication process. The lights were easily triangulated using basic math, and the objects were not in the atmosphere, so they are not satellites. We used UFO-Track's tools to locate the area that these lights would have been in, and it was probably not military maneuvers because there was no military bases over there. The lights were only seen through specialized equipment. 2 different types of technology were able to detect these lights. So what are they? Anomalous, truly. We sent out a message. UFOs, show yourselves. Did we get a response? You be the judge. Many people strongly believe in communication in kind, that they, whoever they are, can respond to us using the same level of technology that we are using to communicate with them. We've done other CE5 experiments before with very positive results. These are just the first that we caught on camera. We were excited enough in the moment to acknowledge what we'd seen, so we changed the message in the UFO-CQ to say thank you, and we let that run for the rest of the night. These lights stuck around longer than we did. UFO-Track is about creating citizen-led disclosure through technology and teamwork. If you become a member on our Patreon page, you will get a text message if a UFO is detected or seen within 50 miles of your location in real time. If you subscribe to this alert network for just $5 a month or get any of our equipment, you'll join us on this grand experiment. We hope to see you there. And if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, we post our research results as they come in. You can keep up with the alerts and the data and the great stories that come out of this kind of research. And don't forget to keep looking up.